Okay, how to find your life purpose. This is for anyone on Purpose Black Belt, but we'll also probably make this one publicly available because it's such a good, quick, easy win. I want to make this one out there. The repeated questioning method. So the assumption here is you fucking know. You fucking know. People come, yeah, I'm not sure what's my purpose. You fucking know. You do. You know it. You know it already. Like in your heart, you might have like these defenses and complications, but like in your heart, you know what you should be doing. Yeah, you know what you're here for. Like your whole life has been like pointing at it. Your whole life has been like kicking your ass every day, saying, "Oh, wake up, you fucking idiot! Wake up! This is what you should be doing." Like when I walked into an aikido dojo and I went, "Yes," my whole body lit up and I went, yes, I want to do this. I didn't know anything about martial arts, right? But I just felt it, yeah? The first time that I taught, you know, I got in front of a group, I think it was kids, I got in front of a group of kids and it was just like, I feel totally good with this, like excited and scared, but somehow completely at home. You know, sometimes it's excitement, sometimes it's home, sometimes it's pain, you know, sometimes it's like, for example, a bad yoga class, all right? I cannot be in a bad yoga class. Like I literally walk out of them, like screaming at the teacher. I can't fucking handle it. Like that's instead of following my bliss, I'm like following my heartbreak. A big part of my purpose is around education being effective, holistic education being not too ridiculous, embodied work. So my purpose is really linked to, like a bad yoga class is like anathema to me. It's like spitting on my soul, right? So for me, that's another indicator. Like, you know, like fucking, it's not subtle that my friend who I go with is like, yeah, it's kind of a bad class, but whatever. And I'm like, this is intolerable, yeah? So what brings us alive? What do we have passion for? What do we hate? You know, all these things point us in a direction. So you know. And there's other videos on all those aspects I've just talked about, but one really simple method is just to keep asking yourself with that assumption, yeah? Pick a question. It could be, what's my purpose? What's my calling? What should I do? What was I born for? There's different questions, and there's another video on loads of questions where you can see a whole bunch of coaching questions. Just pick one that makes sense in your own language, first language, that just intuitively feels right for you. What's my purpose will do, yeah? And then there's different ways to do it. You should just keep asking yourself that. Sit down, somewhere quiet, no distractions. Ask yourself the question, what's my purpose? Set a timer. Every minute, ping, ask yourself again. Yeah? Whatever comes out is fine. You're not committed to anything. It's important for any kind of free creative practice. You're not committed to anything. You just come out with whatever you want to come out. What's my purpose? I'll do it now. What's my purpose? Embodiment training. Okay. A minute goes by. It can be a bit less. Bing, what's my purpose? Teaching holistic education. Bing, what's my purpose? Stopping people wasting their lives. Oh, that one felt different. So I'm listening to my body like, okay, first two were pretty good. They weren't wrong, right? So I'm fine-tuning. For some people, they have no idea. This is great. If you want to fine-tune, also good. Like I'd benefit from this process now, today, yeah? So you keep asking yourself the question. If you can find a friend to do it, even better. The friend's attention should be like this. What's your purpose? Totally focused, caring, heart-based, centered, but slightly challenging. The idea is, you fucking know, tell me. Yeah, that's the energy you really want. That's going to bring out the best. It's pretty intense. So work with someone you trust who's not going to make jokes or quit on you halfway through. Yeah, keep asking. 10 minutes will feel like an hour. 10 minutes is loads of time. Oh, 10 minutes to find out what I should be doing with my life? That's not such a big investment, right? If you do it for an hour, some people need a bit longer if they're really not used to this kind of thing. You know, an hour's loads. Some people are more introverted, the written version. I don't like typed, it doesn't have the same feeling, but writing, what's my purpose? Just an answer. What's my purpose? Just an answer. What's my purpose? Just an answer. So you're not trying to get it right, it's just whatever comes out. If you get to the point where you're crying or screaming or despairing, great. It's on the other side of that. Keep going. So this takes courage. This is something to do when you're well-resourced, I would say. Though actually, I have done this with people that are just completely exhausted, and that can also be helpful because they just kind of give up the defenses. Like, I don't fucking know, I should help children. And they're like, really? They're like, yeah, oh shit. So you know, being exhausted for this method can help, but just be kind to yourself with it. So persistent, asking the question either to yourself, out loud is good, with a friend is even better, written works for some people, persistent questioning. And eventually there'll be one that just feels right. Not trying to get it, not trying to be clever, you're not trying to like, if it sounds like, my purpose is to synergize with the da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da and maximize the learning potential of young people in that, shut up, get real. It could just be like help kids, yeah? It might be something more specific, but it's not gonna be pretentious bollocks like that. It's gonna sound straightforward, it's gonna feel good in your body, yeah? Like body learning. That when I ask myself the question I just did internally, body learning. To me that feels like, yeah, there's a quality there of straightforward, feels good to me, yeah? I feel I could fine tune that a little bit. I'm not gonna waste your time now, but I can feel I could fine tune that, but it's definitely in the right area. Yeah, so you don't have to come up with the definite answer, but tuning in what feels good, letting the intuitive sense arise. I just don't believe you're that stupid. I really don't. I don't believe that anyone watching this has no idea. I trust that you have some intuitive body intelligence. I trust that you've been paying at least some attention for your life for the last like 20 or 50 years or whatever. So why don't you just get on with it, stop making excuses, stop being a wanker, just do it, find your life's purpose, 10 minutes to an hour, and then the rest of your life benefits, yeah?